Hello and welcome. Today I want to show you how to make this word cloud. Very simple, very easy, and it's really fun to do. So here we go. Alright, so I'm on this website. It's Wordclouds, www.wordclouds.com. A really cool site. It's free, and like I said before, it didn't take me long to complete this project. So let me get straight into it. Alright, as you can see here, the options we have at the top here, we have file, size, list, we have gap size, and so on, shape, mask, theme, colors, font, and wizard, right? So first of all, you have, let me just show you what a word cloud look like. If you don't know, this is a whole bunch of words in a particular shape. That's it, a word cloud, right? So the first thing you have to have is a text, a bunch of words that you want to make this word cloud with. So let me get that quickly. I have some text here. I'm going to just copy that. Alright, so I have my text there. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go into File. I'm going to clear up what I have on the screen here now. So I'm going to click on New Word Cloud. I'm going to say, they're asking me, are you sure you want to clear the word list? I'll say OK. I'm going to go back into File and select Paste/Type Text. I'm going to click on that. Now we're going to get this box that says paste or type your text to convert into a word cloud. So since I already copied the text, I'm just going to right click and select paste, and this is my text here. And then I'm going to click on apply. Alright, so it created a word cloud here for me. Now, what I'm going to do, which I should have done first, is select a shape, because you want your word cloud in a particular shape, right? So I'm going to go to select, and for what I showed you previously, I created that banner for my business, for my LinkedIn profile. So of course it's like a rectangular shape that I selected to create my word cloud. So I'm going to select this one. As you can see here, there are a whole bunch of different shapes. This is really, really cool that you could make your word cloud in, right? So, but I'm going to select this rectangle shape. And there we have our word cloud, more like in a square shape. Okay, so let's review the different options that we have. Now that's plain as white background with gray text. So let me just go to the different options that we have here. We went through to File. Let's see what we have into File. We have Paste, or we won't bother with the rest. This section here is if you want, when you want to save the file and everything. So let's ignore the rest. Let's go into Size. Well, you can select this. Depends on what it is you're doing. You select the size of the file, not actually file, the image, because you can save it like an image, right? You can select that here, whatever you're doing. And the word list now, after I've already inserted the text that I have, you will see here the different what the different words and the number of times it has been repeated in my word cloud, right? You can make adjustments. You can delete whichever one that you want. You can add in more words here if you wish. Let's say if I want to take out this one here, just click on it and click on the delete button. Alright, and that's it. And if I want to add reports twice, I just change the 1 into 2. And the word, sorry, did I do that right? It will go up. It was sorted by the number of words up here. You see, it went up to the top. So reports was lower down, since it was only one. It was only once in the word cloud. Since I changed it to 2, it's up to the top of the list. Okay. Alright, so I'll click on apply. So that's how you could do it. You could delete the words that you don't want, or you could add in more words here, or change the number of times the word will appear in your cloud. So I'm going to click on OK. Alright, let's go to the fun part. Let's go into colors. No, let's go into theme, because I want a theme, make it easier for you, right? So you can see here we have a theme. So what I did was, for me, I wanted a black background with more gold colors kind of thing. Scheme. So let's play around with it and see what they have here. Let's take a look at this one here. So I have a black background and the colors that go. This looks really, really nice. This looks nice. I like that. Yeah. So that's how you do it, right? So you have a different color scheme. If you don't want a black background, let's change that. Go back to the theme. Let's pick something with a white background. Let's see what we have here. Let's look at this one here. Yeah. All right. So the next thing we need to do now, let's see what we have here. Now, if you look at it, there's a space between the words, right? In between here and in between here. You could adjust that. So let's make some adjustments. It's called like a gap size. So let's look at, if I click on the drop down arrow, let's see what we have here. We have 2, 4, 6, and higher up. For me, I chose 2. I don't really want the gap too big, but I want to show you so you can see how it looks. See that space between, let's say, Trinity and Realize. Let's increase the size so you can see. Let's make it 8. Yeah, you see that big gap there, right? So like for me, preferably I like the gap size too. So let's change that quickly. Oh, let me show you something before I proceed. Okay. Now look at this here, the corner here, it's saying 6 words not shown. Okay. Now it depends on how this is. We want to get all the words in our cloud. So I don't know how best to explain this to you, but I say show you, right? So we have this option here. Now if I drag this thingamajig, I don't know what you call it, a slider, we will get all the words in our cloud. Let's shift that to the left and look at how this will change here. Let's see. All right. Now you see I have reduced. So since we adjust the slider here, it allows you to be able to see all the words in your cloud. You want all the words to be displayed on your cloud. So let's shift it a little more to the left. And everything should be shown now. See, this area is clear. So let's go to the right to see what happens. Let's go to the right. Shift it to the right. Let's go to another 0.7. Let's see what 8. Apparently it makes the words a little bigger. But not all the words will show in the shape. All right, let's go back again. Let's see if let's go back much further. I'm just playing around this so you could see. Yeah, the words got smaller. Right, but somehow the shape is changed. Now doesn't look like a square, but we'll work around that. So let's go back to 0. Actually not 0, because when we had it at 0, not all the words were showing. So let's go back to 7. Minus 7. There's one word not drawn. So let's go back to, let's try minus 3. Minus 4. Okay, at minus 7, all the words are being displayed. So as you see, the corner here is blank. All right. So the next thing we need to do now, we could change the font as well. So let's go into font. Let's see what they have. What I like, there's a lot of different. There's a wide selection of fonts that we could use here. Let's see what they drop. You see, there's a whole wide selection of fonts that you could use and play around with it. This is really, really nice. I like this option. It's so cool. Let's see what we got. Let's see something nice. Let's try this one for starters. Click on that. Select. Let's close that. That looks good. Oh, one more thing I want to show you. That looks really nice. It kind of stands out. Okay, so let's look at we have the text like diagonal, vertical, horizontal, that sort of thing, right? So you could change that too. So let's see what we have. Direct. This one here is direction of words, as you can see here. So let's click on that, and they will show you different options that we have: horizontal, vertical, and it shows you how it will look, right? And they have some diagonal, horizontal, vertical, and they have like random, right? So you could go through the list and make a selection of which one that you like. But when I first started this, it just default at a basic one, and I'm fine with that. But you could go ahead and change it. So I'll just close up from here because I'm happy with what I have here. So I'll close off that. What else I need to show you? We talked about font. Well, I didn't really go into colors because this is like when you want to more customize the color scheme. So you can play around with that. I just chose the theme, make it easier for me. And I selected my color scheme for my word cloud. Mask, let's see. I didn't really see the use of it. It has like a background, extra background behind the text. I didn't really see a need for that. I didn't really use that, so I'll uncheck that. And this one here is what it says, inside out and outside in. Let's click on that. Okay. As you can see, you can play around with it and see what it looks like. It's really fun to do. And you can see the button here, the size of the file, right? 1024 by 768 pixels, right? So I'm done here. Well, actually, no. Let me just fine tune to something that I really like for what I did for my website and LinkedIn profile. Let me just choose something. I think it was one like this. So now that we have done creating the word cloud that we are comfortable with and we are super happy with, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to save this file. So we're going to go up here to File. We have Save as Image, and we have HD, Save as Image HD. Let's just quickly save. Check out the options that we have down here as we are here. We have Save, Open, Print. Now the save is like if you are in the process of making your word cloud and you want to just save what you have at that point, you just save and move on. And open is understood. You want to open a file that has been already existing, and it print the word cloud, right? And up here we have, let's see, save. Sorry, no, this one, save, share online. That's Facebook and Twitter, right? Yeah. So what I've been doing, I chose save as image HD. I selected that, and we can give our word cloud a name. Let's give it a name here quickly. And we could save it as maybe a PNG or JPEG file. I would probably just use a JPEG file and click on save. It will do its thing, and then when you've done that, we click on the download button. And then I'm going to choose a location on my computer where I could save this file. So I will just put it in my downloads folder, right? And this is the file name, save as type JPEG image, and I'll click on the save button. And that's it. There it's on in my downloads folder right now. So that's how you save this word cloud file. Okay, my friends, that's it for today. I think I've covered the basic information how to do this word clouds using this this online generator. Really cool. I really like it. It's so much fun to do. And yeah, I was able to finish this project, within minutes. It didn't take me long, to figure out everything to get the result that I'm looking for. So I invite you to check it out and play around with it, and maybe use the different shapes and stuff and see to get the result that you're looking for. Alright, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate your support. If you need to get more information on the topic, feel free to leave a comment for me in the comment section below, and I'll respond to what your request is. If you enjoy this video, click on the thumbs up button, leave a comment for me, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to click on the bell next to the subscribe button. In doing so, you get a notification each time I upload a new video. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.